like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Oh, heck of a move, man. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Now it's Richardson.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Pierce.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt.
Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On play action, Allen. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
A 1st down carry for Davis.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bills have 3 and 11 now on the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Allen.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 26. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
A man who won a national championship on this very field at Georgia. It's James Cook. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 74 yards.
Obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Allen going to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. The drive stays intact with a pickup at 13. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked out there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's Allen. They'll find McMillan here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 33. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yards, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Allen going to change this at the line. Cook up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Allen. Pass taken in. Those big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
319.
Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. Here's Allen to throw it. Touchdown! Dawson Knox from 4 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Here's Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaking up on the play.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
His throw incomplete.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Come on.
Richardson working from the gun. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
His point after right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Allen off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
The offense on third down tonight? No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw, it's Allen. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Oh, nice move. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 58-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Richardson to throw. A little juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. First and 10 at the
Richardson out of the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now it's Richardson. Kenner here, it's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Now, and they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's second and 10. Allen going to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from 135 all the way over to the other, here's first and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down, Buffalo.
And again, it's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. And he's got it. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it. Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, it was only a limited amount of yards. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills' first down.
Again, it's Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
56, around 80.
From the gun, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
They'll run with Cook. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
The thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor is a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when he gets down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Bills offense back out onto the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Allen now looks to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Allen again. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen off the play fake. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway.
James Cook, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Pass on for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Taron Johnson made the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Richardson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they want this well field across the 45. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down. 46-yard line. Play action. Now Richardson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Richardson looking to throw this. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
From the shotgun, Richardson. That escapes the sack. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
First and 10 at the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Buffalo.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
4 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Ray Davis taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Richardson. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a play that's prepared for him to try and take off.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36.
That's good for a Colts first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Room here to run. Now he's loose again. And he takes this way for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 36 yards. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Here's Allen. This is caught by McMillan. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills first down. A gain of 9 yards.
On play action,
And the
Allen.
Bills first down.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
From midfield, here's Allen. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jalen McMillan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Up for a 2-point conversion.
Half 85, half 85. Half. Alert! What's that?
Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 58 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now is Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
1st and 10.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good.